What's up, Guardians of Dominion? Zeus here, and today we're stepping straight into Ignis Brawls, and this one is very different, because Ignis is locked. That means every single fight is influenced by his energy acceleration, his timing, and how your team reacts to it. One wrong decision here doesn't just lose you a fight. It can snowball the entire brawl. Stay with me, because in this video I'll show you how to approach Ignis Brawls with clarity, control, and a strategy that actually works. Like always, I'll walk you through two different approaches. The first one is using the Titan Planner tool on the Olympus website, and I'll leave the link in the description. The second approach will be practical team setups that you can use directly to secure wins. This way, you can either rely on data and testing from the community or jump straight into proven lineups, depending on what you prefer. Now, let's move to the Olympus website. Before anything else, I want to pause here for a moment and give proper credit where it's deserved. This Titan Planner tool exists and keeps improving because of the players who actively contribute to it. There is a public leaderboard inside the tool that tracks players who add combinations, test matchups, and actively support the system. Every single entry there represents real time, real effort, and real battles played for the benefit of the entire community. So to everyone who appears on that leaderboard, thank you. You're not just helping yourself. You're helping guildmates, friends, and thousands of players who rely on this tool during brawls. This project is community driven by design, and without those contributions, it wouldn't be nearly as powerful as it is today. Right now, the Titan Planner database has grown to over 40,000 Titan combinations, with around 6,000 combinations that include Ignis. This is a massive amount of data, and it gives you a very strong foundation when preparing for today's brawls. Of course, this doesn't mean every possible solution exists, but the coverage is already strong enough to guide most of your decisions. Now, if you ever face a Titan combination that doesn't exist in the database, don't just skip it. Pause for a moment, test the matchup properly, find a working solution, and then add that combination to the system. You'll find the option directly under the Titan Planner. I'm not asking you to do this for me, do it for your friends, your guildmates, and for the entire community. And after every battle, one more thing is very important. Don't forget to vote whether the combination worked or not, whether you won or lost. Since everyone can add teams, the voting system helps filter out unreliable combinations and push the strongest ones to the top. Over time, this makes the tool more accurate and more powerful for everyone. I truly hope this tool gives you clarity, confidence, and an advantage in today's Ignis Brawls. Now, for players who don't want to use the website, who are looking for one or two teams and are willing to take some risk, I've prepared something for you. But before we go into teams, I want to highlight something important. With the introduction of the new Titan Summoners, things are becoming more and more complicated. It is no longer easy to find one team that works everywhere. Matchups are more sensitive, and small differences can completely change the outcome of a fight. Now let's go into the main team. The first team composition is Ignis, Tenebris, Solaris, Rigel, and Brewstar. Use this team in around 90% of your battles. This team is capable of destroying most teams in the brawls. It has strong control, consistent pressure, and enough damage and sustain to handle the majority of situations. However, there are still some teams that carry high risk when attacking with this composition. The first one is when you face combinations of Fire and Dark Titans. In this case, do not force the fight. Instead, switch to a different approach, use 4 Water Titans together with Ignis. This gives you more stability and allows you to handle the pressure more effectively. You can also include the new Titan Tidus here and observe his performance in battle. And finally, Avoid attacking mirror teams, teams that are similar to your main composition. In those situations, switch to 5 Fire Titans. And this rule also works the other way around. If you see 5 Fire Titans on defense, do not attack with your main team. So your strategy is simple. Use your main team in most battles, but the moment you recognize a risky matchup, switch immediately. Don't force fights that are not in your favor. Today, you've seen 2 clear paths to success in Ignis Brawls. One path is smart preparation through the Titan Planner, where thousands of player-tested combinations, community contributions, and voting systems give you clarity. The second path is fast execution, using proven team setups and knowing exactly when to switch. When you combine these 2 approaches, you're no longer reacting to battles, you're controlling them. Now I want to hear from you. How did your Ignis Brawls go today? Did these teams work for you, or did you face something unexpected? Share your experience in the comments below, because your feedback helps the entire community grow stronger. If this video helped you think more strategically, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed, and turn on notifications, so you don't miss future guides and strategies. Until next time, don't rush, don't guess, and don't fight blind. Play with purpose, adapt with confidence, and dominate the battlefield. Salute and friendship.